In a previous video, I spoke about the ACCA accelerated model where you can study BCom or BBA plus ACCA, earn your bachelor's degree and earn 9 exemptions in ACCA without losing on the technical knowledge. So in this video, we're going to talk about, as promised in the last video, the accelerated model for MCom plus ACCA. So let me jump into the details. If you by chance you are not eligible for MCom, you should watch the BCom plus ACCA video. And in this video, I'm going to talk about how you can gain 9 exemptions along with an MCom degree in 2 years and just give the final 4 papers of ACCA, propelling you to completing the ACCA qualification in the least amount of time. So if this is the first time you've visited this channel, then please do click on subscribe. And if you've been visiting us, then do leave a like and a comment and let us know what else we can make for you guys. Okay, so like the BBA video, I'm going to first start with what is the accelerated model of ACCA with MCom. So ideally, if you are a graduate from your bachelor, let's say you've done your BCom, the ACCA body allows you 4 out of 13 exemptions because of your BCom. Which means out of 13, you just have to give 9 papers if you are a graduate. 9 papers on an average will take 2 years, 1.5 to 2 years, right? If you give 1 to 2 papers per quarter. So, what happens when you apply for not the traditional ACCA route with the 4 exemptions, but the accelerated route? ACCA allows that if you complete this MCom, which is with a NAC A+ accredited university, you can appear for MCom. This MCom will cover the first 9 papers of ACCA's curriculum in the MCom curriculum. So while you give your MCom exams, you're technically studying for the first 9 papers of ACCA and giving the exam, but in the form of the MCom exam. So if you clear the MCom exam, it's as good as you clearing the first 9 papers of ACCA. So knowledge-wise, you being tested, your curriculum, your technical capabilities is of the first 9 papers of ACCA is tested in your MCom. So ideally what would have happened is mostly because of your MCom, you would have only earned 4 exemptions, but now because of this model, you will be earning 9 exemptions. So in your MCom for your 2 years, you will study the MCom curriculum, you will study the first 9 papers of ACCA and give those exams, and you will also study the final 4 professional papers curriculum in your MCom as different subjects. However, you will give the final 4 papers exams of ACCA in the traditional ACCA exam route. So you'll go to the exam center, appear for the P-level papers, 100 marks corrected by the ACCA body. Once you clear those, you become what we call an ACCA affiliate. But it accelerates you, it propels, it rockets your exemptions from only earning 4 to now earning 9. This is why a lot of people who have already taken a little while to they've not done much in the 3 years of their bachelor's degree realize that they are behind, and to catch up they need ways that will actually help them only with speed but not as a shortcut in terms of less knowledge or less value in the market. And this model is what happens with the accelerated model. So how does it work? So the university which we have partnered with, the ACCA body and Zell, we all 3 came together and we said, okay, let's look at the MCom curriculum. There are 4 semesters in MCom, which is on an average 6 subjects each. That's around 24 subjects. So we'll take the 24 subjects, and whichever of these subjects are overlapping with the first 9 papers of ACCA, we put the ACCA curriculum into the MCom curriculum. Anything which is over and above the MCom curriculum which is there in the ACCA is added to your MCom curriculum. So the whole 9 papers of ACCA are taught in the 4 semesters of your MCom. So when you're studying MCom, as long as you're diligent, it's like you're studying technically for ACCA, but you're earning a dual qualification, MCom plus ACCA. That's how the integrated, or as we call it, the accelerated model works. Currently, Zell is the only partner in the country which is offering these kind of qualifications. So we have a huge inflow of students who don't want to miss out on time, but also don't want to miss out on their knowledge. They don't want to be any different from any other ACCA affiliate, and this approach allows them to achieve the same. So what are the benefits of this to you, right? Number 1, you get 9 exemptions. So that is the primary reason, right? You study the same, but you don't have to go through the exam route of ACCA of giving exams every quarter and aiming to score 50 or 100 as per the ACCA. You do it as part of your MCom. Second, you save time. So with the ACCA route, had you taken it, you would have to give 9 papers, one after the other. You might fail, you might not, and it might just take you, like I said, around average 2 years or sometimes even more. This approach allows you to complete in 2 years all the MCom subjects, all the first 9 papers of ACCA, and study for the final 4 papers of ACCA, all in the same 2 years, giving you the chance to complete ACCA within 2 years with MCom. So this is the time benefit. Third, dual qualification. Studying one thing will get you the MCom plus the ACCA, and that is always going to help you, whether it's for your resume, whether it's for future studies, whether it's just for knowledge. Having a master's degree plus ACCA puts you at the highest level of what a commerce student technically can have. Now, another point, guys, is that this is all completely online. You study online, you appear for the exams online, you study for the ACCA 4 papers, final 4 papers online. All of this is done online. So, let's say Monday to Friday you're working, you're studying something else, no problem. You can attend some of the MCom lectures. And on Saturdays and Sundays, as of right now, that's how we've designed it. On Saturdays and Sundays, you will study the MCom curriculum, which has the ACCA curriculum. So you're technically on weekends studying for ACCA for 2 years and ensuring you clear all the exams either through exemptions or actually giving the papers. Also, one important aspect is as soon as you register for MCom, right, you're going to study the curriculum of all the 9 papers within the 2 years, but you're eligible for the 4 papers, the 4 professional papers. You're eligible to appear for the exam as soon as you register for MCom. You get access to all the lectures, the recordings, the tests, the mocks, everything. So you are in a position that as soon as you register, you can give all the 4 professional level papers in the first quarter itself. Now, while this is ideal and theoretical, of course, Zell recommends that you don't do that. You ensure that you study the MCom curriculum, which covers your base of ACCA, and then towards your 3rd and 4th semester of MCom, you study for the P-level papers. However, it's important that you know you have the ability to appear for the 4 papers immediately. And finally, the fees. So if you had appeared for all the 9 papers after your exemptions for ACCA, based on your BCom or bachelor's degree, you would have approximately, like I said, you completed in 2 years at approximately 3.5, 4 lakh rupees. Between 3 to 4 lakh rupees. Because you'll have to pay for exemption fees, training fees, study material, registration, exam fees, so on and so forth. It's a similar cost, maybe sometimes even a slightly lower one, but for now, let's just assume it's going to be between 3 to 4 lakhs even for the MCom plus ACCA. So fees-wise, you're the same. Knowledge-wise, you're the same. Value in the market, because you finish MCom plus your 4 papers of ACCA, when you go, it's going to show that you've done the integrated model, which means that you have the same knowledge as another affiliate. So value in the market is the same. So if you go to think about it, guys, the only advantage you'll have is that you get more exemptions, you have the ability to complete it faster, but otherwise in terms of outcome, it's the same. This is the reason that if you want to appear for MCom plus ACCA, earn a dual qualification, have the same value and knowledge as that of an ACCA isolated study route, this is an amazing option for you guys. And by chance, this is not fit your, it doesn't really make much sense to you, you're not feeling convinced with it, please follow the traditional route. We still have thousands of students who are taking up the normal 4 papers exemptions of ACCA because of the BCom and then studying 9 papers on weekends, on weekdays, along with their work ex. They don't want a dual qualification, or they're doing their MCom separately. It doesn't matter. The choice is yours. Both ways you can complete ACCA with Zell. We're able to help you with not only preparing for, of course, the exams, but help you with these exemptions. We focus a lot on tests, on mocks, on doubt solving, and all our faculties are ACCA qualified, pan-India, all rank holders. Every quarter, Zell students are achieving ranks from across the world at a global level. And if any of you guys need to complete ACCA, you know how to reach us. Thank you.